I've got a couple of guitar effects plugins, analog and lo-fi plugins, plus more, and the first free VST that we're going to look at is Rust from Viator DSP. This is a pay-what-you-want plugin, so you can grab it for free, and if you like it, you can send some money their way, or just send some money their way right from the start. What you get with Rust is a lo-fi plugin that can easily add vinyl character to your tracks. You can add as much dust and hiss that you want, and you can also give your tracks some vintage distortion. Alright, so Rust is a very cool free VST if you want to release music with a sort of vintage vibe to it, and if you do want to release music, be sure to use DistroKid. You can release unlimited tracks and keep 100% of the royalties. Use the link down in the description to save 7% on the already low membership fee. Now, the next free VST that we're going to look at is Filtron from Polyverse. This is a really cool filter plugin that allows you to crossfade between filter types, so it's not just one filter or the other, it can be a combination of filters. There's also internal saturation that can be added as either cold or warm, and I think where this plugin really shines is if you start to use it with automation or live controlling it with a MIDI controller. It's a very cool plugin for electronic music styles, or if you're after some vintage filtered sounds. Next up is a free guitar amp sim. This is Amp Locker from Audio Assault. In this free version of Amp Locker, you get one free amp, which they call the Prestige Worldwide 1959, and this is a Marshall Plexi. You also get some stomp box effects in there, cabinet sims and IRs, plus rack effects as well. You do have access to a few other amp models in there, but if you go to those ones, they will be in demo mode. Amp Locker is a very nice free amp sim plugin with some bonuses. I've got another free guitar effect plugin for you to check out, but first, if you're making music, release it onto Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all of the popular streaming sites and online music stores, and you can do that easily with DistroKid. Plus, they give you 100% of the royalties, and you can now upload and release your music directly from your phone with the new DistroKid iOS app. You can check on your streaming stats, your earnings, and you can even transfer your earnings into your account directly from the app. And you get access to this app with your DistroKid membership, which is right around $20. But if you use the link down in the description, you're going to save 7% off of that. So make music and release it the right way with DistroKid. Now, the next free VST that we're going to look at is Medusa from Pig. And this is a modulation effect in a guitar pedal style format. You can do chorus and flanger types of effects with this, and they can range from mild choruses up to crazy flanges. It's a cool little effect that's definitely worth checking out. Up next, I have a really cool analog EQ plugin. This is EQ 1979 from Ondes. This is kind of more than just an EQ. It's based on a Neve channel strip, which gives you an input saturation stage complete with electronic noise that you can switch on and off. So if you want, you can just use the drive section of this plugin to add a little transformer style saturation. There's also a trim control on there in case you need that, or you can enable the EQ and adjust the highs, which is a fixed band, and then you have the mids and the lows, and those are adjustable bands. At the end, you have a high pass filter, so you can roll off the lows up to 300 hertz. The next free VST is Tonebox from Salisbury plugins. This is a saturation plugin that has an EQ section. You have high pass and low pass filters plus a tilt EQ at the end of it. So if you turn off all of the EQ bands and the features, this will act like a saturation plugin that will add some vintage tube-like saturation to your signal. Then you can start to do some tone shaping with it by enabling the EQ section, where you can adjust the frequency of each band, the amount that you want to increase or decrease the band, plus the Q for that band. And of course you have the filters at the end, plus the tone control, and this acts like a tilt EQ. Now, these 8 plugins just became free. Click the video to check those out. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating. Fist bump. Thumbs up.